everybody! Welcome back to my channel. I am using my little itty bitty mic today again. Update on my foot from my last video. It's doing well. It looks cute. I'm continuing to put ointment on it and stuff, and it looks really good. Yeah, it's adorable. If you haven't seen it or you have no idea what I'm talking about, be sure to go watch my last video, which is like my love letter to the year of the fire horse for Lunar New Year. For today's video, I'm going to be sharing a few of my favorite things. These are things that I've been loving lately that I want to share with you all. And yeah, I've just been like thinking about them for the past few weeks, and I'm like, okay, I just need to make a video on it. So my first favorite is MPH Beauty by Mary Phillips. She's a makeup artist and she created her own makeup line, and everything in it has been amazing so far. They only have like maybe 4 products out right now, and they're all so good. This is their newest launch. This is Lay Skin, and it's a hydrating medium coverage foundation, and I really love it because a little bit goes a long way, and I feel like it is buildable. It's still light enough. Like, I personally don't need a heavy foundation because, well, I don't know. I guess I just don't like that. I like light coverage. Most of the time, I'm usually just wearing concealer or something. I can get away with that. But this is so nice because I feel like it gives a dewy, glowy, natural finish. It's buildable if you do want more coverage. But like I said, a little bit goes a very long way, which is nice. I actually really like the way that it smells. It gives like the faintest hint of pandan for some reason. I don't know that that's intentional, but yeah, I don't know. And also like how adorable. It's so cute. So yeah, this is what it looks like. I love her packaging too. Everything is just so well thought out and so fun. This is the Weightless Serum Foundation. I have the shade Fair 30N. I think this is the Fair Neutral shade. And this is the foundation brush you can get with it as well. It's so cute. And as you can see, it's just like a light, fluffy brush. It's not really dense at all. And I think this is what helps give it that light, dewy finish too, because you're not like packing it on. So this is the brush that you can get with it, which is what I've been using with this foundation. I think I want to do a makeup video soon. Um, like, I don't know, just so you can see how these things work. But I've been just loving all of their stuff. Oh, the other thing I want to mention. MPH also has these lip siggies that came out fairly recently, and as you can see, I've sort of like misplaced all of them because they're in my bags and in my makeup room and in my pants pockets. There are 8 shades and they're beautiful. It's a sheer lipstick balm. They're so pretty. It feels so good on your lips and it's buildable too. Um so yeah, I don't know. I've just really been loving MPH and I just want to put it on your guys' radar because I haven't heard very many people talk about MPH. They are still very new, so maybe that's why. But yeah, just like overall, really good packaging, really fun branding, and beautiful formulas. So, and it all feels very natural too. Like these are all sheer and they look very natural, but they're very moisturizing. Same with the foundation. It's like it just kind of like melts into your skin. So, anyway, I've been really loving MPH Beauty. Go check it out. So a few weeks ago, I got invited to this gorgeous dinner at Cafe Telegramma's restaurant, which is called Etra. And it's an Italian restaurant. It's a cafe by day and Italian restaurant by night. And it was hosted by Evolve Together, which is a beautiful skincare company. And they invited a select group of women to have a dinner that was supposed to be like ringing in the new year sort of thing, like um and I let them know that I was vegan ahead of time, and the chef was Camilla Marcus, And it was the most incredible dinner I've ever had in LA. It was amazing. And it was just such a, I don't know, it just felt so special. And the food was so good. Like I said, I have not had a meal like this in the 10 years I've lived in LA. It was amazing. It was like a set dinner menu, and I had pasta without any dairy, obviously. And it reminded me of pasta that I grew up when I was a kid when I lived in Italy. Like, it was so delicious and amazing. And I, yeah, it just like took me back to when I lived in Europe, and it was so good. I can't say enough good things about this dinner, and I just loved meeting everyone there, and it was such a beautiful evening. I had the best time. And I went up to Camilla, the chef, afterwards, and I was like, "Oh my gosh!" I was like, "Thank you so much for accommodating me, because I'm vegan." And I was like, "It was so good. It reminded me of when I was a kid living in Italy. Like, it was just like the most incredible dinner I've ever had." And she was so kind and generous. She sent me a bunch of her cookbooks. She let me know that she mostly works plant based, which I had no idea. And her cookbook is vegetarian. There's some dairy stuff in there, but I wanted to do a giveaway for one of her cookbooks because she sent me a handful of them to give out to friends and family and things. So I would love to do a giveaway. This is the cookbook. It's called My Regenerative Kitchen: Plant-Based Recipes and Sustainable Practices to Nourish Ourselves and the Planet. And yeah, so I want to do a giveaway. I'm going to leave the rules in the description box. So go check that, and then I'll decide a winner by Monday. So anyway, I'll have all the rules in the description box for you guys. So check that out, and I hope you love this cookbook and these recipes as much as I like loved this dinner. It was amazing. Shout out to Evolve Together for putting such a wonderful group of women together, and shout out to Camilla because oh my gosh, it was so good. So anyway, check the description box and I'll choose a winner by Monday. Okay, my next favorite are these Meller sunglasses. They're a company based out of Barcelona. I think they also have a store in Amsterdam, and they have a bunch of new styles for the new year. And I have these ones and another pair that I really love. These are so cute. I love the black frames and the black lenses. And I wanted something that felt more 90s and more like matrixy, although these are like modest matrixy, but I just think they're so cute. I love them. All of the sunglasses I have are pretty big. They're like thick, colorful, and they sort of cover my whole face, but I really appreciate having, I don't know, tinier little glasses. So this is the black pair that I have. I have another one that's super cute. This is the other pair I have. I love these too. I love the lens color. It's so pretty. It's not quite yellow. It's like I think they call it camel. This is what these look like, and yeah, I think they're so fun and so cute, and they're reasonably priced as well. I think everything on their site is around $65, which is not bad. And yeah, this is a new brand discovery for me, so I'm just really really happy with them. I think they're super fun. Oh, in my last Instagram post, I was wearing the black ones. So if you were curious about those ones, these are them. La Cinema Club is a website that I've known about for years, and they show a film for a week for free. So they're switching things out constantly, and usually it's a short film. And last month in January, they did short films that were for kids, and I think they had 5 shorts that they showed. So each week was a different short, and the first week was this short film by Karel Zeman. He is a beloved Czech Republic animator and special effects artist, and he worked on a lot of films. This one that I'm talking about, the short that I saw on the Cinema Club, it came out in 1949, and it's a stop motion film with these blown glass figures, and it's like a figure skating short film. I think it's also up on YouTube, and I believe some of his work was on Criterion Channel very recently, if it's not still up. But it was so beautiful, and the whole time I'm watching, I'm like, how on earth did they do this? It's so, I don't know, it's so magical, and just it's so soft, and like I don't know, it was just so beautiful. And so yeah, that was, I saw a couple of others, but this one was definitely my favorite. So if you haven't heard of the Cinema Club, check it out. It's free. They have a new film up there every week. And definitely check out the short film. And I looked into Karel Zeman after watching this. And apparently, he's been a big inspiration to Tim Burton and Wes Anderson, and he's sort of a big deal in cinema. So I definitely want to see more of his films and see more of the things that he's worked on. But yeah, it was really beautiful, and you guys should go watch it. A few months ago, I made a Substack post on some of my favorites, and I talked about having YouTube Premium. For whatever reason, I can't remember why, but or what it was from, but I got to trial YouTube Premium for 6 months, and it was amazing because you don't have ads. And well, and okay, I started my channel in 2011, so I'm just a sucker for YouTube. I think long form is going to outlast all this short form content that we're so used to consuming now. So I just, even before I started this channel, I was making videos of my friends and I on YouTube. So I've been making videos on YouTube since I was like 15 or 16. Probably 15. Um and I'm 33 now. So like YouTube is just very near and dear to my heart. So anyway, the 6 month trial ended, and I totally felt the difference. I was like, oh, watching these ads is like driving me insane because I feel like lately YouTube has just been having more ads on their videos. So, anyway, I've been paying for YouTube Premium, and it's been amazing. But what is totally underrated, and I don't hear enough people talking about, is YouTube Premium comes with YouTube Music. YouTube Music is its own app, and it's just like Spotify. So anyway, I got rid of Spotify because I don't know, they keep raising their prices, and I just like, it's having ads on your music in between some songs. I think like every 15 minutes they play an ad. I'm like, that's fine by me. I don't really care. It doesn't bother me. And I'm not really trying to pay for Spotify for, I mean, I've been paying for Spotify every month for like 10 years. That's insane. It's criminal. So, I canceled my Spotify membership, which felt so good and so freeing. And I still go on there sometimes. Like, I still enjoy Discover Weekly, and I still have my playlists. I think there are some third party apps that will allow you to transfer your playlist from Spotify to other platforms. I haven't really looked into it because I also don't really care. I'm like, it's kind of nice to just start over and start fresh. So I've been really enjoying and appreciating YouTube Music, and I like that it's a part of YouTube Premium. It just feels good. It feels right. And so I've just been having a lot of fun exploring YouTube Music. So I just wanted to bring that up because that's something that I think is, I don't know, it's just been really exciting because it just all feels new. I also want to mention a YouTube channel that I've been loving lately that I discovered. His name is Parker, or Dr. Parkenstein, on YouTube and on TikTok. And he is this kid who is just obsessed with the 1920s. That's his niche, that's what he knows. Not only does he know everything about the 1920s, that era, he lives it. So his apartment is decked out in 1920s appliances, and like his car is from the 20s or maybe even earlier, but he has like an old-timey car that you have to like crank, and he knows about all of his appliances, all of the he knows how to play the piano, he knows how to do the Charleston, he knows how to sing. He's just like I don't know. He's just living in his own little like 1920s world, and it's so fun to watch. And he posts a video like every day. Um and yeah, I think maybe he started out on TikTok and he now has a YouTube channel. I'm actually not entirely sure, but he does have a YouTube channel, and I really enjoy watching his videos because I just find it so fascinating. All the stuff that he knows, and he just knows all of the inner workings of all of these things. And I don't know, he's just like he just it's just so interesting. And I've been learning like terminology that I didn't know. Like I didn't know what hooch was. I didn't know what a bootleg hooch meant. Okay. And it's so funny because even his voice sounds like someone from the 20s. He's just like his own character, and I just really appreciate him just talking about and sharing the things that he's really into and he's interested in. And yeah, it's just been I love watching his channel, and I think he's really interesting. So you might get a kick out of his channel too. Okay, and last but not least, I just want to mention a sale I'm doing on March 7th. It's Noah Harmon and Friends. Noah Harmon is an illustrator. I did a sale with him last summer and it was really fun. And Alexandra's going to be there. I met her on a movie trip like 2 years ago. We went to Chicago together, and she's going to be doing her portraits there, and I'll be selling my ceramics there. And yeah, so it's just going to be a whole bunch of different artists at a good used book if you live in LA. And yeah, so I just wanted to mention that in case you're in town for that. But I hope you enjoyed this favorites video. I'm like totally into this stuff right now, and it feels so good. And it feels like, I don't know, it just feels new and exciting. And like I said, like the creating new playlists or like having a blank slate on YouTube Music has been so nice. It just feels very Year of the Fire Horse, if you know what I'm saying. Okay, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video very soon. Okay, bye.